What are you doing? Flick! Flick! Woo! Happy boy, happy boy!
Hey LifeSport kids, my name is Ben. You would remember me from the soccer field with the soccer champs last year. We want you to know that you are not invisible, and you never have been.
Alright, look, say hi everybody! Hi! You're not invisible! Alright, let's do a twirl! Okay.
Go ahead, give it a shot. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh my gosh. Hey LifeSport kids, this is Chris Bryant. I was your basketball coach, reaching out to you. I want to remind you right now, you are not invisible.
Hi kids, I'm Jean Dotzler, and I hope you have a great time. And just remember, you're not invisible. See you soon.
Hey there, Mr. Patel here, your science coach. Sorry we're not meeting face to face, thinking about you this summer. Just wanted you to know that you are not invisible.
Hi guys.
I'm just here to tell you that you are not invisible. We hear you and we see you and we love you. You're not invisible.
Hi kids, Miss Marty here from art class. Just remember, you are not invisible.
Hi, I'm Coach Tony for volleyball with LifeSport. You're not invisible.
Hey everyone!
You are not
invisible.
Hello, hello, hello again. One more time. This is Britta Alton from Ringgold United Methodist Church and our last night of LifeSport 2020. I am so excited for all that we have done together these last few days, and kind of excited for this last message that we'll be talking about today. You might be wondering why I am wearing these disguise glasses. It goes with our theme for the night. These will be in your prize bag if you win one of our prize goodie bags for this last night. The theme for tonight is that you are not invisible. You never have been. So no matter how disguised you might be, no matter how alone you might feel, how separated from everything normal you might feel, you never have been invisible. You've always been known. For right now, let's have a little bit more in depth from a couple of our coaches.
Hi, I'm Maddie. I want to show you some of my warm-ups for basketball. So first, start with just pounding the ball, and then go to doing taps and go up, and then to the middle, and then down, and then go around your waist, and go both ways. Then go behind your knees. And then go like this. Things you can do to warm up with dribbling is the pound, and then go low, and then come up and pound again, and then switch hands, and pound, go low, and come back.
Hey kids, this is Coach Harthorn from basketball. And a quick tip, remember when somebody is guarding you and defending you, make sure to keep the ball tight against your hips so they can't get to it and you can move around like this.
And I'm Coach Jessica Harthorn. If you remember me, I taught soccer. Remember, ball control is everything and the first touch is so important. Always look up before you pass the ball. And remember, you are not invisible.
Our theme verse for all 4 days of this LifeSport is 1 Corinthians 13:12. 1 Corinthians 13:12. You guys can do that better than I can, I bet. For now we see as in a mirror dimly, but then we shall see face to face. Now I know only in part, then I shall know fully, even as I have been fully known. All right, did you get that? Let's see who's next. You are not invisible. You never have been. I love hearing stories about how much parents could tell about their child, even before they could speak or walk. They could tell so much about personality. I could tell you when I have 2 boys, both of them are bigger than me now, but when they were babies, I could tell you so much about their personality before they could even say a single word. So if I loved my children that much and saw so much in them as they were babies, imagine how much more God knows and loves. Having been the creator, since we are fearfully and wonderfully made, since we are children of God and made in God's image, all of those things come together to make the very powerful point that we are loved beyond all understanding and have been all of our lives, even before our life. You've heard that God knows the very numbers of hairs on your head, right? The purpose of having that pointed out is just so that you know how well God knows you inside and out. If you're known that well, you definitely can't be invisible. Whether you have a great home with loving family, or whether sometimes that's a struggle, whether you were adopted, and maybe you don't know everything about all of your family. In whatever situation you find yourself, you're not invisible. You never have been. And I pray that that reaches deep into your heart to let you know how valuable you are to the world around you.
Hey LifeSport 2020, this is Bobby.
And Tiffany.
We sure do miss you so much this year.
You're not invisible. We love you guys.
I sure did miss you guys. And I want you to always remember you are not invisible.
You are not invisible. We see you and we care.
You are not invisible.
You're not invisible.
We want you to remember you are not invisible and you never will be. You never were. Love you guys.
You might be small, but you are not invisible.
You are not invisible.
You are not invisible. God sees you, and He loves you, and I love you.
You are not invisible.
You are not invisible.
You are not invisible.
We hope we can see you next year back out on the courts. Stay safe this summer and have a great school year.
God bless. You are not invisible.
But just know that we'll be praying and thinking about each and every one of you. Hope you have a great rest of your summer, and always remember, you are not invisible. Bye.
We here at Camp Lookout just want to remind you guys that you're not invisible. We see you and we love you just like God sees you and God loves you. So, thanks for having a fun time with us.
You're not invisible.
You're not invisible.
You are not invisible. You never have been, because you are fully known by God. Think about those hairs on your head that God knows the number of, right? Now I invite you to think about all of the other people on this planet, all of the other children of God in this world. God knows the hairs on their head as well. God knows how incredibly valuable and important they are as well. Everyone wants to be fully known. What would your workshop have been if you had come to an in-person LifeSport this year? Would you have done tennis or volleyball? Would you have done basketball or drama, art? We will have LifeSport again face-to-face, and there are other ways that you can learn your skills. As you grow in those skills and abilities, I hope it will help you see how not invisible, how visible you are, but I also hope that it will help you focus on others in this world and how they may feel invisible as well, and what your part may be in helping them. Where are you most fully known? Who is your family? It may be mom and dad and you live at home with them. It may be other caregivers that are in your life, other people that are very important to you, that know you so well. If God knows you even more fully than that, it kind of tells you a lot about being a part of God's family, right? If God knows you even more than those who love you the most, definitely points out the fact that you're part of God's family already. I hope that you hear that as a good word, and I invite you to sing with joy along with our friends at Camp Lookout for this last song as we close out our last evening of LifeSport 2020.
Good evening, everybody. So this is the last night, and you're not invisible, and you never have been. And I think one of the things we need to know is that we're not invisible, and we've got to remember that and continue to praise and rejoice and share God's love with everybody. And tonight's song is a little bit about that.
and this I've got a river of life. And we do have a river of life flowing out of us. Even sometimes when you think you're alone, God has given us the gifts to share so much love to those around us, whether it's in our homes or our neighbor or the people we talk to on the phone, so many different places. And I hope that you let a river of life flow from you and share God's love, and let everyone know that God loves them. They're not invisible. God is there with them always. This one has a few motions, and you can really get a little rambunctious with this one. And it's going to go like this. It's going to say, spring up, oh well. Okay, y'all can talk louder. So it's going, spring up, oh well, goosh, 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 goosh. So you got to jump up. Maybe don't knock anything off around you. But spring up, oh well, goosh, 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 goosh. Within my soul, spring up, oh well. Splish, splash. And make me whole, whole, whole. Spring up, oh well. Whoosh. And come with me, that life abundantly. Let's try that together. Spring up, oh well. Spring up, oh well. Within my soul, spring up, oh well. And make me whole, whole, whole. Spring up, oh well. And come to me, that life abundantly. I got a river of life. I got a river of life flowing out of me. Makes the lame to walk and the blind to see. Well, it opens prison doors, sets the captives free. Well, I got a river of life flowing out of me. Spring up, oh well, within my soul. Spring up, oh well, and make me whole. Spring up, oh well, and come to me, that life abundantly. Try it again. Well, I got a river of life flowing out of me. Makes the lame to walk and the blind to see. Well, it opens prison doors, sets the captives free. Well, I got a river of life flowing out of me. Spring up, oh well, within my soul. Spring up, oh well, and make me whole. Spring up, oh well, and come to me, that life abundantly. All right, they're going to get upset with me. We're going to